bitch. Get out of my face. We in this bitch. Ayy. Gotta go to the game. Ayy. You know I gotta do it to him. And by do it to him, I mean let the ad play. So, well, we want the ad play. What's been up, guys? What's been happening? I'm keeping it swaggy. Keeping it braggadocious. I definitely didn't use that word right. But I'm here. We've got 3 minutes of ad, but the ad's not gonna start, so it's gonna be like 5 minutes of just ad. So while that's happening, I'm gonna go pee. I'm gonna leave my phone right here, and I'll be back. I'll see you guys in like 4 minutes. Why 4 minutes? I feel like it takes long for me to pee. I don't know why. Not that you need to know that. Bye. Wait up for me. How long did that take? Ooh, wow, look at me go. No! Damn, it's gonna take us longer than it's gonna take us longer than 5 minutes now because I let the ad play by itself and I didn't play it because I had to go to the bathroom. But I'm back and that's all that matters. That took me 2 minutes and not 4 like I thought it would. Okay, let me calm down. So I found my meds. Last time I streamed, I played web fishing with Ray, Sunskitty, and I was like, I lost my meds. You guys wanna know where my fucking meds were? In this place that I looked several times. And that shit pissed me off so fucking bad. Cause like, I swear to God, I'll put something somewhere and I'm like, I've got it. And then I don't got it, but I'm like, where's the last place I had it? I look there. It's not there. I look there again several days later. Guess where the fuck it is? Right where I looked the first fucking time. And so I've just come to the conclusion that I should just stop looking for stuff. If I lose it, it's just loss. If I find it, I find it. If I don't, I don't. And I feel like that's something everybody should take out of life. Don't look for things. It's a saying, that one saying. If you love it, let it go. If it comes back to you, it was meant to be. I don't love my meds, but I need them, I guess, to function. I don't feel like I'm functioning well because, like I said, I haven't taken my meds. I took them yesterday and this morning and the previous night. But that night that I took them again for the first time, oh, I tell you, I've had the worst sleep I've had in several years. Like, my body, like, I was tired. My eyes were tired. My mind was tired. My body was heavy, but I could not go to sleep. And so I was in that in-between stage where, like, you're asleep, right? But your body's heavy as fuck. And it's the worst. I was like, I'm dying. I'm going to die. Obviously I wasn't, but like and I kept doing that. And I'm like, I need to put something on. Because if I didn't have anything on, I wasn't going to be able to go back to sleep and I was going to be trapped and I was going to be paralyzed. Usually it's called sleep paralysis, but this was different. This was a different sleep paralysis than the ones I'm used to. Because I also used to suffer from sleep paralysis. But this one was like, okay, yeah. And lately I've been having to like listen to things to go to sleep, or else my mind will just actively keep thinking. And this was never an issue when I was younger. I used to just go out like that. Like, I used to be able, I had to sleep in complete silence and complete darkness, like to scary levels. Like, I was like in a crypt. But now it's like, I need the noise. I think it's because of all of my years at the psych ward that I had to get used to it. Like, if you know, you know. You know. Because they're like, fucking get used to it. Sorry. No, you can't sleep with the cover over your face. I'm like, bro, it's bright as fuck in here. You got me sleeping out in the hallway. It's crazy work. It's crazy work. The psychiatric unit is crazy work. Never go there if you don't have to. Never. Anyway, let's see. We've got like 30 seconds left of ad. What else? Oh, I'm reading again. We also talked about that on the stream last time when I was playing web fishing with Ray. And I'm like, I want to say 3/4 done with this book that I just started reading again, and I'm thoroughly enjoying it. Maybe I'll talk about it later, but the ad's over and we have a game to play. So let me pick my phone back up. Yes, and let's go. Episode 13. Oh, by the way, we're finishing this game next week. We're doing 2 streams, 2 How to Handle, 3 streams next week. I'm just letting you guys know that just off the bat, in case you like skip this at the end when I talk about it. But yeah, anyway, Victoria's announcement shakes things up. Are you prepared to handle what comes next? Oh, what was that? I'm going to be a father. Not if she gets an abortion. An actual dad joke telling socks and sandals wearing father. Ew. You know who wears socks with sandals? Gil. Disgusting. I think do all dads wear socks with sandals? I don't think I've seen a single dad that has not worn socks with sandals. And it's disgusting. Can I have a minute to myself? Very soon, I'll never be able to be alone again. Well, that's not true. You're a father. So, Victoria's pregnant? Yeah, it was a bit of a shock. Why the fuck is it so loud outside? Can you hear that? Is it just the wind? Well, I need you to calm down. Tell me about it. Do you think they'll be good parents? No, absolutely not. And I've got other questions on my mind. Like, do you think they'll let me babysit? You can literally just get a job at a daycare. Like, yeah, you have to go through a background check and everything, but like, bro, if you just want to like hold babies, they have volunteer stuff for that. But like, again, you need a background check. Don't be fucking creepy, Matthias. But he's over here like, do you think they'll let me babysit? You will not be saying that, because you're like, this child is a lot. This child's a lot. And then you're like, I need to be paid for this shit. It'd be so much fun. We could go for walks. We could go get ice cream. You can't do that while they're a baby. In a few years, I could take little Lana or Julian Jr. to my games. What are these names? First of all, Matt. Victoria's definitely not naming her child after some sentient robot. Some little Amazon Alexa. I went too deep, didn't I? Oh shit, outfit. Victoria's pregnant? I never thought I'd hear those 2 words in the same sentence. I don't want to be involved, but I'm going to say this is a disaster, because I feel sorry for whatever baby that comes out of her vagina. I feel sorry for it. A train wreck even. Not me. What is the word? It's not stutter. It's not lisp either, but sometimes my mouth just like doesn't form words right, and yet I can't seem to look away. Kids, I love them. Did she say I love them or I love to have them? She said something. You guys can read. You know I can. They bring so much joy to your life, and they're so soft and warm and stinking cute and stinky. Of course, they might not happen. In that case, I guess I'd have to pour all my love somewhere else. And I sure have a few ideas where. I mean, you could adopt. Hold on. Let me check my stream info. Because for some reason, whenever I do stuff on mobile, it just takes away all of my tags. So let me put my tags back. Just fucking my shit up. I don't even remember all the tags I have. I've got... What tags I should have done this while I was yapping. I should have. And yet, I didn't. What were my other tags? Pew, 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 pew. Pew, pew, pew. And then... So I don't have my VTuber with me right now. So I won't include those tags. But the other ones... Yeah. How did this happen? Oh, you know, when mommy and daddy love each other very much. The comment earns her a couple of glares and a few snorts. Victoria wipes tears from her cheeks, looks at the others surrounding her, until finally her gaze settles on Julian. Remember our first night here? We had a free pass, went into the sauna, and, you know, did the gross. Julian's eyes widen. 3 weeks ago? Yeah, that's when it happened. Julian sinks into a chair and puts his head in his hands. It's only been 3 weeks. This feels not correct. It feels not correct. Taz rubs the bridge of his nose as if warding off an incoming headache. There's no way this happened. This has to be a joke. A prank. Like that time we made Princess and Hila believe they were about to be eliminated. A few people in the group stormed at that. I'm up for a good prank as much as the next guy, but this one's not a very tasteful one, is it? It's not a prank. Victoria snaps, genuinely upset, and Julian takes a deep breath. You know what? What? He switches seats, placing himself next to Victoria, suddenly looking more resigned. He covers her shaking hands with his and looks up at her with a shaky smile. We can do this, Tori. I can be a good father. I have nephews and nieces I babysat, and I'll read more I'll read more books on parenting. I'll move to the UK, start looking for gigs there. If that doesn't work out, I'll find another job. I'm sure your office looks for assistants all the time. Or if you want to go back to work right away, I'll be a stay-at-home dad instead. He softens even more. This is actually kind of sweet. Like, do I think they'll be good parents? Absolutely not. But I do think this is very sweet that he's considering all these things. I know this is all very sudden and scary, but it'll work out just fine. People with a lot fewer opportunities than us make it every day. I'm confident we can make it too. Victoria looks up at Julian, tears still swimming in her eyes, and then she bursts into laughter. Oh, you're more daft than I thought. You are so gullible. Your jaw drops as you realize Victoria's tears are from holding in her laughter. You should have seen your face. All of you, I had you so bad. She doubles down, laughing even harder now. Julian backs away from her, looking like he's going to be sick. Everyone is shocked into a stunned silence, and when Victoria realizes no one is laughing with her, she huffs. Oh, get off. You all thought it was funny. Well, no. Because, girl, Taz was like, I think it was Taz. Taz was like, this has to be a prank. And then Taz was like, yeah, a very tasteless one, but a prank. And then you were like, no, it's not a prank. And now you're gonna laugh? Girl, fuck you. Fuck you, bitch. You all thought it was funny. Matthias has his arms folded across his chest. Pregnancy isn't something to joke about. You could have given Julian a heart attack. That's low, even for you, Victoria. I mean, sometimes I joke about pregnancy. Like, I've had a couple of pregnancy scares, but sometimes, like, even when I'm on my period, I'll joke with Gil, and I'll be like, man, I sure am looking pregnant, and stuff like that. And it's funny, because we both know I'm not pregnant. We both know. But, there is a possibility that you can be pregnant and still have periods, and that shit fucking scares me. That terrifies me. You did not come here to talk about this, but I just wanted to let you know that shit's true and it's terrifying. And I hope that never happens to me. And I didn't think you could get any lower. I know you weren't committed to this process, but I can't believe you do that. Why did they bring her back? Like, out of everyone to bring back, why Victoria's busted ass? I can. Of course you could, because you probably do something like that too, Poppy. Bear nudges Hila's leg as he frowns, comforting her. This makes me really, really sad, actually. Oh, meanwhile, Zane looks like his mind has literally broken. So, quite a season. No, some people just don't belong here. An understatement of the century. Avi scoffs. And to think you had me fooled for a moment. Girl, where is Lana? Rein her in, pick her up, dial her in, tell her it's time to vote a bitch off the island. Everyone looks at you waiting for your... Why are they waiting for my reaction? I knew it was a prank. I knew, okay, but like that's not helpful. Why do I have to react to this? Like, can we just move along? I'm not saying it was cool. It was a cool one, but it definitely wasn't cool. Giselle, quiet until now, is obviously simmering. I can't believe you could be so cruel, Victoria. Julian deserves so much better. Why are you so hellbent on turning this show into a charade? It was a charade. Victoria chuckles again. Are you hearing this, Lana? Look at what your retreat has become. Victoria nearly cackles with glee. It's fucked up and you know it. There's no saving this. She smirks. Girl, the only thing fucked up is you here. If these losers you call contestants disagree, they're lying. This is just one big shambles. And I'm done with it. What? This is just one big shambles? Doesn't make sense. In fact, you might as well boot me up right now. Victoria spreads her arm wide and smiles brightly in Lana's direction, waiting for the axe to fall. Seconds pass, but Lana doesn't say anything. Wow, so not only are you a hypocrite, you're a coward too? We should have known. Victoria throws her hands in the air. You know what would be funny if she just fell through like a trapdoor, like right then and there. And just sent to the dungeon. This is why you can't trust AI, folks. At the end of the day, Lana is just a tiny little idiot of a computer. Everyone looks horrified at Victoria's words. Victoria's losing it, so I'm going to cheer her on, girl. I hope you get kicked off and it's gonna be so sweet. You give her a gentle nudge on the shoulder. Keep going. Keep going. I was gonna call her dipshit. Don't stop now, Vic. Keep it up. Victoria doesn't turn toward you, but you catch her preening at your compliment. Let me ask you something, Lana. Do you think anyone actually leaves the retreat as a changed person? Or as soon as you shut off for good, are people shagging each other? Because I know the answer to that. Victoria's next sentence is cut off by the flare of Lana's light. Everyone gather in the cabana. Immediately. Victoria smirks. Go on then. Let's see what little baby Lana has to tell us now. She practically skips toward the cabana, leaving the rest of you to follow in somber silence. Why are we in somber silence? Why aren't we like, where's our pitchforks? Where's our torches? Burn her. Burn the witch. You all gather in the cabana faster than ever before. No one speaks, and Julian looks like he's just swallowed a lemon. You settle in next to Ela and wait for the drama to begin. Victoria. Victoria leans back in her seat and crosses one leg over the other. Since the very beginning of this retreat, you have failed to adhere to my rules. Your tendency to break the rules since day one has been concerning. However, what is most worrying is your lack of remorse, and most importantly, respect for your fellow guests. Oh right, I forgot about that one. Just add it to my list of sins, will you, Lana? This retreat is much more than abstaining from physical connection. It is about forming deep-rooted relationships with others, romantic or otherwise. Victoria. That's my name. Don't wear it out, babe. Victoria's so corny. Lana seems to flash angrily. If you are to stay at this retreat, I must see personal growth. She does not want to stay, girl. She does not want to stay. If you can commit to this, you will be permitted to continue onward. You glance at Victoria and you swear you see the gears turning in her head. Everyone watches with bated breath as she inhales deeply and turns to Lana. Nope. No thanks. I'd prefer if you just eliminate me now. Ela's jaw drops. Very well. Victoria, please leave my retreat. The group is absolutely dumbfounded as Victoria's smile widens. Why are y'all dumbfounded? She said what she had to say, she did what she had to do, and she's gone. This is what she wanted. Instead of addressing any of you, she turns to the nearest camera and blows a kiss. Hey, Jacob. Guess you owe me a new car, yeah? Who's Jacob? There's a moment of silence before Julian surges to his feet. Excuse me? Who the hell is Jacob? No need to get jealous, Julian. We don't have that kind of relationship. Neither do you and I while we're at it. Jacob's my best mate. He and I made a bet before I joined the show. He said it's impossible to be eliminated from the same TV show twice. So I bet him I could do it. I won, so he owes me a Lamborghini. And she did what she had to do, like I said. She scrolls excitedly. I mean, very lame of her. Very... Girl, what's the point? Like, the point was for her to get a new Lamborghini, but like... Girl, you could have just gotten yourself a new Lamborghini if you had kept going on the show and won. Like you're so lame, Victoria. You're not fun. You're so stupid. Now the only question is, what color? Red would be nice, but black is always classy. Guess I have the whole plane ride home to think about it. I hope they don't send you home on a plane. I hope you have to pay for that plane ticket yourself. I really do. I really do. She blows a kiss at the rest of the view and then gasps. Wait, I take that kiss back. She points at Julian. You're a whiny little baby. A point to Giselle. And you're a total bore. Next, Matthias. You blush way too much. Best get that checked out, babe. Maybe he has rosacea. Then Poppy. And you're a wannabe. I'm joking. We could have been friends. We could have been good friends if you weren't so jealous of me. Oh. Next, she turns to you. What was your name again? Oh, Princess. Right. Nah, I didn't get to know you, and I'm glad. You seem like you'd be a really boring person to hang around. I am a really boring person to hang around. Victoria throws up the peace sign. Toodles, bitches. Bye, bitch. She sashays away, holding her head high as she goes. You know what? I think we could romance her and befriend her, but why would I want to? She's not that hot. And she's not funny. She's not funny, her personality is shit, and she's not that hot. Like, if she was 40 and up, I'd be like, okay, MILF. But she's like, what, in her 20s? Girl, you are not a MILF. You need Botox, probably. No, I'm joking. She needs the opposite of Botox. Whatever's going on with her face, she needs to deflate it. Everyone stares in mixed expressions of horror and reluctant amazement. Did that really just happen? It did. Julian mumbles something that sounds especially like, I knew the curse was real. Julian, shut up. Matthias shakes his head before clapping his hands. Just as I thought, nothing could surprise me anymore. There goes Victoria. I'm shocked, dumbfounded, perturbed. Actually, scratch all of that. There's no word that could describe this. And people gave Nora shit last season. We'll get to Nora's bitch ass. Don't worry. We're gonna play Too Hot to Handle season 2 next time I do a mobile game stream. That's not next week, because we're finishing this next week. I'm glad I only showed up after she was gone. You clap your hands on your knees. Well, now that that's over, I'm very tired. You go to stand. I wasn't finished. Oh. But flop back down next to Hila. During the party, I generously helped you prepare. There were multiple rule breaks. Who broke rules? Because it wasn't me. Knew it. Julian sighs dramatically, but it's clear he's still processing what just happened. Sorry, I had to yawn. Come on, everyone. Just when I thought that AC was finally doing something. What? What do you mean? Was our air conditioning broken? Is there an AC in the cabana? For the first time since Victoria's announcement, Julian lightens up. Don't start. He not lightens up, he lights up. I'm so glad you asked, Zane. You see. Shh, we need to hear this. Giselle grins at Zane. I'll explain later. So people eye Beatrice and Matthias, who stare at you and Hila instead. Hold on, I need to check something. Is my mic on? Wrong. Wrong. How do I do that? How do I check? Here? Yes. Yes. Okay, the mic is on. I had to check, sorry. I forgot how to do it. It's been so long. Some people either Teresa and Matthias who stare at you and Elon instead. Girl, fuck you. The room is divided on who they think broke the rules. Beatrice and Matthias. Your kiss during the green light was acceptable, but what occurred afterward was not. See? They gonna look at me. Me and Ela are good. I made sure we didn't do anything. Beatrice and Matthias look at each other with twin expressions of guilt. Fire them from the island, Lana. Even though Bad Lana's ruling period is over, you acted as if it was still continuing. Your kiss after the green light is a rule break, as well as the heavy petting that followed. Ew. Heavy petting? It was just some grinding. Her sentence shows off. Or a lot of grinding, actually. I think by the end, it would technically be considered dry humping. Why are you guys talking about this? But it was very impressive. Was it? You know what? I don't need to know. I don't need to know. I don't want to know. Please stop talking. Matthias has a big grin on his face. Beatrice puts her head in her hands. Sorry, girl. I do not forgive you. Great. Why don't you even try to be good if you two are dead set on draining the prize fund? Ela points a finger at you in a what they said manner. I am extremely disappointed with your behavior. Some of you are clearly not taking this experience seriously despite the retreat ending soon. Therefore, I have decided to implement drastic measures. Drastic? I don't like the sound of that. I do. Of course you would, Poppy. Oh, hush. Tell her. From now on, and including those today, I am doubling all the fines. No! Lana, girl, you just said you wanted the drastic measures. Shut up. Please. Therefore, for all rule violations that took place tonight, I will be deducting $14,000 from the prize fund. My money! My money! Matthias surges to his feet. You can't do that. You have to warn us first. Maybe we wouldn't have done it then. You should have been doing it in the first place, stupid. Beatrice lays a hand on Matthias' arm and his face falls. She's Lana, Matt. She can do whatever she wants. His face falls, surrendering to defeat. It's like these guys are like toddlers or like children. We are grown-ass adults in our early to late 20s, maybe early 30s. There are rules in set, and there are consequences. You break the rules, you get the consequences. Don't act surprised when it's like, oh, maybe if you had told me this would happen, I wouldn't have done it. You were told it would happen. Now you have more extreme consequences. I don't understand. They're not real people, but this is based off of the reality TV show Too Hot to Handle. And it's like, what the fuck? You know, like, please. It's not that hard. It's not that hard. I'm only surprised Lana didn't double the fines sooner. She did it to us in the first week. I reckon she softened. Hardly. Giselle crosses her arms. So, that's it? We're going to owe money by the time this retreat is over. I hope that's not a thing because I don't have my checkbook on me. And I'm not that great at math, but I know 2 minus 3 million is still a negative number. I'm sorry. First of all, that was the neighbor. I'm not sorry about that. Fuck them. I'm sorry. 2 minus 3 million? So you have millions? What's the point of you being on the show, guy? You've already got millions. What is this gonna do for you? This is miserable. It's like some of you can't breathe without breaking the rules. I almost wish I was banished again so I could just keep watching on you all. Avi rubs his temples. Sure, look, there's nothing we can do about it now. Avi's right. I don't know about the rest of you, but I'm officially exhausted from today. And the sand is really itching my skin. Maybe it's just my nerves. Time for bed? That's the best idea yet. And it's free, too. Bear, let's go. As Bear leads Ela into the villa, everyone follows. Bedtime! 10 minutes later, everyone starts getting ready for bed. Julian ties his pants wrong 3 different times before he gets it right. How do you tie your pants wrong? Doesn't he just wear, like, booty shorts, basically, to bed? What do you mean you tie? You must be exhausted. You do not need to tie those, bro. Be honest. Be for real with yourself. That's one way to put it. Also, those look like swim trunks. In the span of 1 hour, I went from finding out I'd be a dad to learning it was all a prank. I can't wait to sleep and forget this day even happened. I'm still stunned by Victoria's little stunt. Giselle rubs lotion to her skin as she muses. I won't say we were anything close to friends, but I didn't think she'd stoop that low. I can, yeah. Sure, the cheapest Lamborghini cost nearly the same as the original prize fund, so in a way Victoria got a better deal than a lot of us. I disagree with that, actually. Everyone here is getting so much more than just the chance to win money. We're learning how to be better people. Girl, go to therapy. Go to therapy. You can't put a price on that. What do you think, princess? I think Victoria got a better deal. We got a better deal. They can't be compared. You know what? I'm going to go, because I want to see if I can even out my stats all the way, if I can max all of them. We got a better deal. Immediately, your eyes meet Hila's. You got a better deal. I have no doubts about that. Adorable. As the others begin to trickle away, Hila makes her way to you. Just for the record, I wouldn't trade you for a Lamborghini, or even one of those fancy self-driving cars. I'm not great with technology, but I hear they're all the hype among the rich. You chuckle. Would you trade me for 2 of them? Now that's a tough question. Girl, what are you gonna do with 2 self-driving cars? You playfully smack her arm and you both burst into laughter. I'm serious though. What you and I have, it's not something that could be easily replaced. Come on, there has to be something that's at least tempting. There must be a very fancy handsaw that you want more than me. Hila shakes her head determined. If I gotta have a free massage every day, I still wouldn't trade you for it. I'd also choose you over chicken fingers every day. You gasp mockingly. Well, I can't say I'd do the same, Hila. Are they free chicken tenders? If they're free chicken tenders, I don't know, Hila. I might have to trade you in. Everyone knows how much you love chicken fingers. Exactly. If I have to pay for them, then I would never trade you in if I have to pay for the chicken fingers every day. But if they're free, it's looking like chicken fingers is beating you out, girl. Hila, I wouldn't trade you either. What about another dog? I take the car. What about another dog? Another dog? Yeah, if you could have another dog besides Bear, alongside Bear, but you'd be trading me for it, would you do it? Hila grins. That's a very silly question. You're still not answering. Well, of course I wouldn't trade you for another dog, but that doesn't make any sense, really. If I want another dog, I can have you, both you and the dog. She shrugs. Simple as that. Well, what if I don't want another dog? When you put it like that, which is not true, we could get another doggy, and he could be a service dog too, so that when Bear goes, you have an extra one, which is kind of sad, but it's inevitable, unfortunately. Rest in peace, Bear. He's not dead, but I'm preparing. You match Hila's eye. You match Hila's grin and pull her into your embrace. Hila feels tiny and warm in your arms, and you pull her even closer to your chest. As you feel her relax, you let the day slowly fade away into the night. Later, you meander into the bedroom with Hila and find most people there already, but they're acting weirder than usual. Everyone seems to be frantic as they look around the room. Hey, what's... You trail off as you notice little squares of carefully wrapped chocolate scattered everywhere. Chocolate room service? On the beds, nightstands, floors, everything seems to be covered in chocolate. Wait, hold on. Has Bear gotten to any of it? Bear knows not to eat stuff off the floor. Okay, yeah, never mind. But still. Whoa, what's all this? You notice a piece of paper on one of the nightstands that looks like a letter. Wait, could this be a love letter? Is that supposed to be Taz on the left? Damn, they made him ugly. They really made my man's ugly. With wide, bright eyes, she turned to Hila. Did you do this? Bear ignores the chocolates entirely as Hila turns to you. I wish I could say yes, but I would have been a little bit more subtle. Did you leave this, Bear? Girl, you know Bear ain't do that. Alright, maybe it was no one here. Let's just read the note. Giselle, let me have some fun. Okay, chill. Giselle plucks a folded piece of paper from the nightstand and clears her throat. Hi, everyone. Consider this my parting gift to all of you. I fully recognize I may not have always been delightfully pleasant, and at times I was a real pain in the ass. I hope you can forgive me for what happened, and if you cannot, oh well. XOXO, Victoria. Giselle looks up. Well, isn't that Matthias? What? Matthias speaks around a mouthful of chocolate. He's double fisting 2 bars, and the sight makes you laugh. This guy. We're supposed to share, you goofball. Together, everyone gathers up the chocolate in one big pile. It's nearly a tower of mouth-watering goodness. Giselle divides it evenly, allowing each person the same amount of chocolate, except for Matthias, who's already eaten a part of his share. The others haven't even unwrapped theirs, still processing Victoria's letter. Well, that's sweet. That's nice. Thanks. I guess. It's kind of nice of Victoria, isn't it? Nice. Are we talking about the same person here? I think Victoria's gesture is... it's pathetic. Cowardly at best, honestly. I'll listen when she apologizes to my face. Agreed. A letter doesn't change anything. I mean, definitely not a letter that was written like that. That was such a weak letter, too. She wanted to apologize. Just like, why didn't she do it when she was leaving? Like, she was like, you're boring. You're stupid. You wanna be me. And who are you? Like, girl, fuck off. Maybe she was just, I don't know, putting up an act. Maybe we never knew the real Victoria. That doesn't matter, though, does it? Whether real or fake, her actions still have lasting consequences. Exactly, Avi. Tell her. How are you coping, Jay? Julian shrugs, picking at his chocolate. Girl, if you don't want it, I'll eat it. Fine, honestly. She had me for a moment, but I think I just need to sleep it off. You all look at Julian's resigned posture and you collectively make a decision. Let's just go to bed. Let's go to bed then, but my mind read that as let's just go to bed, and that's just how it was. When you wake up the next morning, the bedroom is strangely quiet. As you rub the sleep away from your eyes, you notice that everyone's left for breakfast already, except for Hila, who smiles at you. Morning. Morning, sunshine. I could spend every morning doing this. Hila draws all kinds of patterns against your skin. At some point, you swear you feel her drawing tiny hearts. I know exactly what you mean. You take her hand and press a kiss to her knuckles. It's a great morning today, you know. Yeah? Why is it great? Hila's fingers tangle with yours. Isn't it obvious? It's because I woke up with you by my side. You swear you could melt into a puddle of her sweet words. I wish it was like this in real life. There's something I've been wanting to tell you for quite a while, actually. I'm gay. I'm a Taurus. Oh. Well, I'm also gay and a Taurus. You give her a look. Is that what you really wanted to say? No, what I want to say once again is that I love you. The corners of her mouth lift up at their own volition. On their own volition. You know I love you too. We said it yesterday, didn't we? So why are you blushing? Hila grins sheepishly. I don't know. I think I'm just excited. And I like that you make me nervous. I like that my heart flutters every time I say it again. It feels like the first time. Her blush and her gentle smile tug at your heart. I love you, Hila. And for what it's worth, I hope it's always like the first time. Her eyes brim with happy tears, threatening to spill. Together you relax in bed, cuddling, soaking up the morning sun's warm rays. You're content to stay there forever, but your enjoyment is interrupted by everyone else entering the room. Oh, Princess Hila, you're awake. Good morning. A familiar chime instantly joins in. Good morning. Someone behind Giselle swears softly. Oh no, this can't be good. Isn't it a little early for rule breaking? Never. You sit up in bed, still leaning against Hila. I wonder what this is about. Hopefully not about the dream I had. Lana can see her dreams, can't she? But it's not Giselle Lana wants to talk to. Princess and Hila. Yes, Lana? I have been observing your deep developing relationship, and I am pleased to see that it's progressive. It would be nice if I could talk, wouldn't it? It would be lovely. I think everyone would be having a great time if I could speak. I'm pleased to see that it is progressing well. It's both a test and a reward. I'm sending you both to the suite. You will spend 24 hours on your own without interference. Your jaw drops and Hila freezes in shock. Really? Giselle claps her hands together. Aw, congratulations! Beatrice frowns as she snuggles closer to Matthias. Dobie's like, that's not fair. When are we gonna get a suite? Maybe you'll get a suite when you fucking learn how to keep it in your pants, Beatrice. Matthias rubs soothing circles on her back. Soon, I hope. Don't worry, Where did I get beat up? First of all, where did I get a T from? Secondly, why Beta and not Beta? Anyway, B. Don't worry, B. However, I never liked those. I would like to remind you that all rule breaks are now double the cost. Therefore, every decision you make should be done with twice as much consideration. You're not going to spend money, right? Mind your fucking business. You've been so good so far. Don't ruin the streak. She then whispers, go get her, princess. She's a real one. Giselle's a real one. We heard that. Speaking of temptations, we should wear something really sexy just to test our limits. That has the entire room grumbling in frustration. Unperturbed, you tug on Hila's arm, who happily follows you outside the bedroom. Do we get to eat first? Go on, we're wasting time. Do we get a party? Are they gonna party without us? When you and Hila make it to the suite, plenty of sexy outfits are laid out before you. You run your hands along the lace, leather, and silk, considering all your options. What am I gonna wear? I hate these. Let me take this eyeshadow off. How do I? Okay. Bob? Minky Minaj? Minky Minaj? I'm kind of fucking with the bob. I am. I'm kind of fucking with it. Let's do white, because we're pure. You're pure and honest. You turn to Hila, ready to make a joke, but you're stunned into silence by the sight of her. Princess, you're quiet, not quite. Words. The material clings to her like a second skin, leaving nothing to the imagination. Is everything okay? No. Your voice comes out as a rough, hoarse whisper. It just hit me. We're gonna have to spend the next 24 hours not touching each other. And that's gonna be nearly impossible when you look like that. Who said we couldn't touch each other? Hila saunters toward you, running her hands down her body, and it has like the sexiest sight ever. Your breath staggers and your brain clouds. The robot, the cone over in the corner said, you chill off while Hila rests a hand on your hip. She said we shouldn't break the rules, but we can still touch each other in a non-rule breaking places. Like the back of your, the inner, what's the back of your knee called? Was that a name for that? The name for the back of the knee? Let me look that up. Why not? I might as well. I'm here. Back of the knee. You gonna tell me the name? the Pop Little Fossa, Popliteal Fusa. It's a name. And it's gonna continue being a name. Congratulations. Ela takes your hand and leads you to the bed. So let's get all that touching out of our systems. You grin. You're the smartest person I've ever met. Did I tell you that? Your sexiest quality is the size of your brain. Ela throws her head back and laughs. Now you're just messing with me. Like, as much as I love the bob, I am gonna take the bob off. I thought about it. Give me my hair back. Thank you. You reach out to cup her face, caressing her cheeks gently. Never. Besides, you're handy with the most power tools. I feel bad for anyone that tries to mess with you. She laughs again. Good answer. And honestly, this should be simple. We just touch each other innocently. And soon, it'll be out of our systems. I do not believe that. I see absolutely nothing that could go wrong with that plan. I'll go first. She reaches out and traces a gentle path down your back. You bite your tongue when she lingers dangerously low. Only relaxing once she softly goes up and down your spine. Goosebumps pebble your skin, and Ela never crosses the rule-breaking line. Now what if I just put my finger in her butt crack? Like, just stick it in there. Does that count? Because it's not fun. It's not a fun sensation. But is that like a no zone? I'm gonna touch her butt. Oh no, she doesn't like that. She didn't like me touching her butt. You smirk and reach out playfully. It's because she knows that I'm gonna stick my finger in her butt crack. Aiming for Ela's ass. I'm not gonna touch the booty hole. Just in between the cheeks. Just keep it there. You smirk and reach out playfully, aiming for Ela's ass, but as soon as you make contact, Ela bats your hand away with a laugh. Oh no, you don't. You chuckle, raising your hands in mock surrender. Worth a try. You're the worst. But remember, we're keeping this innocent. I was gonna keep it innocent. Alright, I'll behave. Listen, I feel like there's nothing more innocent than just sticking your finger in between two butt cheeks. Just there. That's the most innocent gesture ever. Ela smiles, her voice full of amusement. Good. Now let's get back to that innocent touching. You both laugh as you gently caress Ela's skin, but it doesn't seem to be enough. Alright, I think we can safely say this is not working. Agreed. Ela flops on the bed and makes a soft sound that goes right to your core. At your groan, she smirks and you relish the rare sight. Something wrong? Yes, actually. If you keep making those noises, I'm gonna have to keep you quiet by using your mouth for something else. Oh. Ela's jaw drops, but there's heat in her gaze that bellies her true feelings. Is that bellies or belies? I think it's belies. But I like bellies better. Your bodies seem to be drawing each other like magnets as Ela's forehead comes to rest on yours. We should take this into the bathroom. Should we? Sounds steamy. Oh, it's a nice-ass bathroom. I feel like I've seen this one before, though, haven't I? You follow Ela into the bathroom, mesmerized by her swaying hips. She heads to the bathtub and makes a show of bending over to turn the water on. I have a very good idea. Her sultry voice trails off, and your mind runs with all the naughty possibilities. I think... Gah! Ela turns the faucet on, and cold water sprays outward. As you droplets hit your arms, making you shriek. What are you doing? Ela stands under the spray, looking completely unapologetic. I needed a distraction. This seemed like the best solution. If Bear hadn't stayed behind, he probably would have liked it. But I'm not Bear. Come on, let's have some fun. Ela's absolutely wicked. I'll start a water war. You asked for it. Ela backs up so far that her back meets the tiled wall. That wall is not tiled. That is brick. That is some masonry. Wait. Let's talk about this. Oh, No, the time for talking is over. Hold on. I know we're not in the punishment room, the dungeon or whatever it was, prison. But it said, don't waste the water, right? Are we gonna get in trouble for this? You take the shower head from her and turn the water even colder. It can go colder? Take that! You spray her with frigid water, making her squeal. I won't go down without a fight. Ela reaches for the faucet again. Before you know it, the water is suddenly warm. Taking advantage of the distraction, Ela grabs the shower head again and turns the stream toward you. You gasp at the warm water as it splashes against your chest, and the two temperatures mingle strangely. Now you've done it. You and Ela take turns blasting each other with water. Ela throws a loofah at you, and it smacks you squarely in the face. Girl. But you retaliate by winding up a hand towel and whipping it against her butt. By the time you're done, you're both panting with exertion. Well, that cooled me off. I know. Ela's words are cut off by a muffled sound coming from the bedroom. What was that? Only one way to find out. Who the hell is in the bedroom? On quiet feet, you and Ela tiptoe your way into the bedroom. You glance around, unsure of what to expect. When you catch sight of a familiar shape, you gasp in shock. Bat Lana is perched by the bed, waiting for you. Good evening, Princess and Ela. Are you ready to have some fun tonight? I have brought you presents. You and Ela turn to each other with twin expressions of worry. That can't be good. You've made some meaningful choices. Okay. I feel like I did, and there was only one choice there. Bad Lana looks painfully smug as you digest her words. You brought us presents? Look, if this is a trick and it's just like that switch in the Snow White who offers an apple, why am I difficult? Why am I difficult? Yes, why am I difficult? Why am I having difficulty with these words today? My brain's not here. Please open your presents. You become aware of a huge basket perched on the bed, and you both peek in. Ela's eyes widen comically as she stumbles back. What? Are you kidding me? Now, some of the basket is every type of sex toy you can imagine. Oh my. Vibrators, dildos, suction toys, clamps, handcuffs, silk restraints. Actually, it looks like Bad Lana has brought out an entire sex store. Girl, where you get this from? Enjoy. Have they been previously used? Bad Lana flickers off, leaving you, Ela, and a basket of sin behind. So, this throws a wrench in our plans, does it? Should we take a cold shower again, or... Because that worked out so well for us last time. It did. You open your mouth, but you have nothing to say. That's a good point. Hey, one of these dildos glows in the dark. How do you know that? Well, that'll be useful. For what? You chuckle at her dry delivery. You know, sex toys were my best friends a while ago. Okay. Sorry? You know how I told you that I rarely date because I'm from a small town and everyone there is ordinary? Well, let's just say that I know how to entertain myself on my own. Girl, I bet you do. But I feel like this is not a conversation we should be having on national television. Is this even national? It's international. International, because it's Netflix. She winks and your cheeks heat up at the thought of Ela pleasuring herself. Hot. So, you know what to do? Of course she knows what to do. Oh yeah. Your eyes widen as you find a sparkly rose-shaped suction toy. Look, this one is your favorite color. Ela gasps as she feels the toy. No, I can't. Pretty. Even if glitter has no place in sex toys. Maybe it's like edible glitter. You laugh. I don't know why it would be edible. It's on a sex toy. That wouldn't make sense. We can definitely have some fun with these. Well then. She saunters toward you and draws a hand along your cheek. What should we start with? There's a husky quality to her voice that makes you shiver. Suddenly the possibilities seem endless. And the closer she sidles up to you, the less reasonable you get. She runs a simple silk sash against your collarbones, chest, down your arms, and that alone makes you shiver so much. You suddenly really want to return the favor. Tonight, we should use sex toys differently. As tempting as the possibilities are, you refuse to give in. I see what you're trying to do, Batlana, and that's not going to work. Batlana remains silent and Ela laughs. We're serious. Your little tricks won't convince us. More silence. Thoughtfully, you stroke your chin. I mean, we could use it for like massaging, I guess, but not the genitals. Not the pleasure zones. Maybe we need to convince her somehow. Are you gonna put them on her? What did you have in mind? You take a sex toy from the box and hold it behind your back. We're gonna play yes or no. Yes or no. You get to ask questions and I can only answer with either yes or no. The goal is for you to find out what toy I'm hiding behind my back. Oh, okay. Now, this is a game I can get behind. She rubs her hands together. Alright, is your toy meant to be inserted somewhere? No. Well, do I know what the toy is? Can your toy vibrate? Yes. Is your toy circular? Yes. Ela claps her hands. I got it. It's a cock ring. That's it. Ela takes the purple object from your hands and smirks. What if I propose with this ring instead of a real one, girl? You have a 0% chance of me saying yes to that. You can't help the burst of laughter that comes out of you. We could probably find a use for it. What do you mean? Okay, now it's my turn. She grabs the toy and hides it behind her back. My first question will be, does it have various speeds? No, how would she know that? Until she turns it on. Yes, it does. Now, why was there... You saw like the bar at the bottom for my relationship to go up with her. Why didn't I get anything from that? Many settings, in fact. You bite your lip thinking of your next question. Gasped. I know. It's so dirty. Can it be inserted into places? Yes. Is it edible? Eva's jaw drops. No relationship points for me. I know. So rude. Also, hi, Lele, welcome in. I'm gonna run an ad real quick. We're just gonna leave it on this. I'm gonna leave it on this screen. I'm gonna run an ad, and I'm gonna tell you about the book I've been reading, because I can. I can take a break, and I can tell you about the book I've been reading. It's called How to Solve Your Own Murder. I'll read it to you. I won't read it to you, but I'll read the description. Frances Adams always said she'd be murdered. She was right. It's... Hold on, what did you say? It's 1965 and teenage Frances Adams is at an English country fair with her two best friends. But Frances's life takes a hairpin turn when a fortune teller makes a bone-chilling prediction. One day, Frances will be murdered. Frances spends her lifetime trying to solve a crime that hasn't happened yet, compiling dirt on every person who crosses her path in an effort to prevent her own demise. For decades, no one takes Frances seriously, until that is nearly 60 years later when Frances is found murdered. In the present day, Annie Adams has been summoned to a meeting at the sprawling countryside of her wealthy and reclusive great-aunt Frances. But by the time Annie arrives in the quaint English village of Castle Knoll, Frances is already dead. Annie's determined to catch the killer, but thanks to Frances' lifelong habit of digging up secrets, it seems every enduring and eccentric villager might just have a motive for her murder. Can Annie safely unravel the dark mystery at the heart of Castle Knoll, or will dredging up the past throw her into the path of a killer? As Annie gets closer to the truth and closer to the danger, she starts to fear she might inherit her great-aunt's fate instead of her fortune. Not the murder. Read to me reading stream. I think I might get in trouble for like copyright reasons if I do that, but this book is very good. If you want to borrow it, I will let you borrow it. I will, after I finish reading it. I'm on chapter 29. I'm 248 pages in. And, like, it's a little bit slow to start, but, like, it gets so juicy. The drama, like, girl, messy. And I find it an easy read. Because, you know, sometimes things are, like, very, like, daunting. Like, oh... This book is like, I think it's the text. The font The font, yes. So, like, it's easy to read that way because the font is nice. And, like, I don't usually, like, because I have another book, and it's, like, it's paperback instead of hardcover. This is a hardcover book. But the one I have, the romance book that I have, it's paperback, and I'm kind of intimidated to read it because I don't usually like paperback books because it just, the font sizing of it, it's not there. It's not it. You might see if you can find it at the library because you were just saying how you miss libraries. Oh, library. I haven't been to the library in years. I should go back. Actually, no, that's not true. I went to the library 2 years ago. I mean, that's still years. But there's a library near Gills. Like, it's literally walkable. Like, it's a 2-minute walk. It's down the street. And I need to go there. Why? Just to go. Just to library. Exactly. Good font is important. I'm so glad that you agreed. You were in one last year, but not for books. We just went because I wanted to go to the library. I think I was depressed. I was like, will you come walk with me? And he was like, yeah. So we walked to the library. I think it was like Christmas time because there's like decorations. Or do they keep those up all year? That's a good question. But yeah. It was a cute little library. We went to the manga section. Went to the kids section. Look at the things. Because, that's what I used to do. I used to be in the kids section. They host events at libraries that you go to sometimes. That's so cool. I'm sure they have some events at his local library, but it's a small town, so there's not a lot happening. There's a performance there when you went. Ooh, who was performing? Was a local person? But yeah, the ad's over, so I'm gonna get back to the game. But keep talking and I will respond. No. Okay, I was just wondering. But I think I'm ready to guess. I think your toy is... I don't remember a single thing I asked her. It's got various speeds. So it's probably not a butt plug. Did she say it could be inserted? I'm gonna go bullet vibrator. There's a very cool singer lady named Vanessa Carr. She's cool. Why does that name sound familiar? Yes, insert. Vanessa Carr? I need to look her up right now. I'm getting a cinematographer. That's what her name is. It's popping up on Google. She's cool. Vanessa Carr, singer. She advertises quite a bit. I think I've seen her. Not like in person, but I think I've seen her. Let me look at her Instagram. I don't have Instagram, but okay. Yeah. Never heard her sing, but I think I saw like an ad for her one day. YouTube Studio. Don't start this YouTube. I think it's a bullet vibrator. Ayla's jaw drops. You got it. She holds out the tiny thing and flicks it on. For something so small, it's pretty powerful. I can say the same thing about you. How tall is Ayla? Is she smaller than me? You met her after the performance. She does show tunes and stuff. She made you wish you could be that outgoing. I know. Like, people who are talented, I'm jealous of them. So, like, damn, I wish I was talented. Wish I was having fun. Ayla giggles and returns the vibrator to the basket. She goes to say something, but instead a huge yawn comes out of her mouth. And I you meant like you said outgoing. Relate heavy. I feel like you're talented. I'm talented for sure though. Thank you for feeding my big ass head, but I know I'm not. But thank you. I feel like you're talented though. Like, I've seen some of your art. It's pretty good. But yeah, like, I'm not outgoing. I'm very shy, very introverted. I try. I come on my show maybe like once a year, and that's it. But I'm trying to do better. I'm trying to be better. You're doodling right now? What are you drawing? She goes to say something, but instead a huge yawn comes out of her mouth. Hold on, excuse me real quick. My nose. Am I boring you? Girl, no, she's sleepy. You're pretty much the same way. I'm nodding my head and I'm Not at all. It's just been a long day. I know what you mean, girl, but did we not eat? She's probably tired because she's starving over here. Come on. You take her hand and lead her to the bed. You crawl in after her, gathering Hila to lay her against your body. Although the touches are innocent, you feel totally satisfied as she snuggles up against you. And together, you fall asleep in deep, dreamless sleep. Did you say fall asleep or did it say fall into? Okay, you lied, you were doodling. But now everything you put up because you're packing to leave. Hey, you're off work. Not the soft snuggles. You don't like soft snuggles? But yeah, hey, you're getting off work. Get it. Gil gets off at 4:30, so I'll probably be done streaming by then. I definitely will be. The next morning, you stretch out, enjoying the silence. Unlike normal mornings, there isn't a sea of people around you. You roll over, finding Hila already awake, basking in the sun's morning rays. Ooh, you wish you didn't have to work tomorrow? Yeah, I was gonna say, like, do you work tomorrow? But obviously, you do. You just say you did. But, like, it was more like damn, you working on a Saturday? Like, how you working on a Saturday? I guess people need services on Saturday. Good morning. Is it a quick shift, though? You worked all week. No breaks? No breaks? What they doing? Medical staff over here? Hila smiles. It is a good morning, isn't it? You're awfully chipper for someone who didn't get laid. Saturday should be a Sabbath nationally. Honestly, yes. We should have siestas built into the day like they do in Spain. Love me a good siesta. Hila giggles. I'm just thinking of how surprised everyone will be. Do you think they made a bet with Lana? There's only one way to find out. But first, more cuddles. Yes, delaying the inevitable is my favorite thing ever. Hila nuzzles into your arms happily, and you spend the rest of the morning enjoying the peace and quiet. You think everyone should break? Yes, siesta, exactly. There should be... don't siestas last like 2 hours? I remember we learned about that in Spanish class. By we, I mean my class. Breaks on Saturday, that's why it's the weekend, exactly. But there are some jobs that are like a 24/7 job, unfortunately. Because emergencies do happen. But I feel like your job isn't one of those jobs. So you definitely should have a break. You don't actually know? True. Like, I feel like if you don't... like, if your job does not, like, require emergency services, then you should definitely have the weekends off. That's just me, though. That's just me. What are you gonna do on the weekend? I don't know. Be in your house. Later, you and Hila walk into the cabana hand in hand. On the way, you're both decided to act straight-faced and stoic in front of the others. Now, as you approach them, all sitting in the cabana, your poker faces threaten to falter. Morning! You know, I read the most interesting article last night when I couldn't sleep. Did you know the Great Emu War of Australia? You know about the Great Emu War of Australia? Yes, I've heard about it. Puppet history. Actually, Puppet history is back. And I did not know Puppet history is back because Watcher kind of fell off. But it's back. And I need to catch up on Puppet history. Because, I don't know. Like, the last season of Puppet history, I didn't really fuck with it that much. But, like, maybe it'll be good again. Maybe it'll be good again. If you know about Puppet history. Aru. You and Hila carry identical expressions on your face, but Julian simply continues. Yeah, in 1932, Australia waged war on emus that were damaging crops, and the emus won. Someone elbows him, and Julian clears his throat. Wait, how? Were they just not able to catch them, or... Another throat clearance cuts Giselle off. Sorry. Not the time, I know. They all attentively look in your direction. How was the sweet princess, Anila? Well, I know that glow. Mind your fucking business, Beatrice. What do you mean? They have the post-sex glow. Is that a thing? Because if it's sweat, oh my, you really should have showered in. No, it's just a vibe. A swing of the hips. Barely notice your hand and you're thankful for the small distraction. What am I wearing? Get me out of this banana hammock. Get me out of this. Get me out of this outfit. Disgusting. Gross. Let's see. What else? What else do I got to wear? Swimsuits. Where are the cute swimsuits? Oh, hold on. I'm loving this. Save the look. Yes. It's giving goddess. I'm going to keep a straight face, make a joke. Say good morning. Good morning. Good morning. You wave at everyone. Morning. That's a very interesting fact, Julian. I bit my tongue when I said that. Hey, thanks. I should read more, honestly. Yeah, you should read. You should do more reading and less talking. It clearly makes me more interesting. Lana chimes in. Good morning, everyone. Princess and Ela. I trust you enjoyed yourselves in the suite. Giselle's eyes widen at Lana's words, and the majority of the group seems worried. While you were in the suite being tested, I gave your fellow contestants a test of trust as well. You bite your lips knowing something like this would happen. Your earlier conversation about it with Ela flashes in your mind. If you did not break any rules, I would add $50,000 back into the prize fund. $50,000? Wait, what's the catch? Almost immediately, Lana responds. However, if any rules were broken, they would not cost double the amount. They would cost quadruple instead. Ayy. Your jaw nearly drops into the sand. What? I will now reveal the results of this agreement. Your fellow contestants decided to trust you, meaning if you have broken the rules, the financial penalties quadruple. You turn around in the cabana, noticing their expressions of hope. Giselle has her fingers crossed and Julian's arm is around her shoulders for support. Please don't disappoint us, you two. I will now announce that Princess and Ela did not break the rules. As a result, $50,000 will be added to the prize fund. Look at all the money! Yay! The crowd instantly cheers. Princess and Ela, congratulations on passing my test. I am pleased to see your relationship progressing. Ela immediately pulls you into her arms. Giselle squeals excitedly. I knew you two could do it. Avi's smile is brighter than the sun. Actually, I was the one who convinced you, Jules. You know what? And I always love that about us, Avi. Our relationship is great. Semantics. Oh, congrats. Shut up, Beatrice. Fake. You two pulled it off. We're rich again! There are cheers and slaps on the shoulders for a solid 2 minutes. After. Okay, sorry, I read that wrong. There are cheers and slaps on your shoulders for a solid 2 minutes after. Once it's over, you smile at the others and take Ela's hand. Honestly, I think we can really be happy with the sweet test. Did you hear the part where Lana said she's proud of us? She basically called us the best couple at the retreat. Pretty sure she just congratulated you on passing her test. Listen, don't be a hater because you're single, Julian. Nope, she pretty much loves me. See you later, everyone. Not be getting a fat ass head. And pulling a laughing Ela with you, you leave the cabana in great moods. A few hours later, you're lounging in the living room. Everyone celebrated for a while, but now the retreat is back to its usual energy. Giselle passes by in a bikini. Hey, where are you off to? You're gonna miss my show. What show? I'm gonna go sunbathing. I'll catch you later. She drapes a towel over her shoulder and saunters out. Well then, I guess that's one less audience participant. As for everyone else, then everyone leaves. Julian clears his throat, getting everyone's attention. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. I will now be doing my best impressions of the people at this retreat, starting with Lana, who's technically not a person. Do you want to be entertained or not? I don't want to be entertained by this. Matthias shrinks back into his seat. Don't let him bully you, Matthias. Sorry. Julian closes his eyes and takes a deep breath. When he opens his eyes again, he looks stiff and robotic. Hello, contestants. I am Lana. Your celibate smooth cone-shaped cock block. Lana would never say cock block. Ugh, fine. We're still a bit smooth, cone-shaped. Virgin! Julian sighs. You all realize this isn't supposed to be audience participation, right? Aren't you a singer? Why are you over here doing stand-up comedy? But it's so much more fun that way. So much more fun. Julian shakes the heckling off and starts again. I'm that Lana, you naughty little minxes. I'm the devil on your shoulder. My light is intimidatingly bright. And my sister Lana. Are they sisters? Or twins, maybe? Bear, what do you think? Now, why would Bear know? Woof. Even the dog is interrupting me. Yeah, 'cause you suck. Boo! Get off the stage! Bear cocks his head to the side as if thinking, dude, you asked me. Well, no, Ela asked. As I was saying, I'm here to facilitate strong connections. A shriek interrupts Julian. Oh, for fuck's sake. What now? That sounded like it came from outside. Julian's features morphed from annoyance to fear. Wait, Giselle just went outside. Oh no, we have to go. Girl, what's wrong? Everyone sprints into the beach looking around in a panic. You scan the horizon watching the huge waves crash over each other. There! You point out the water where her head bobs up and down, just flailing as the strong tide pulls her further and further from the shore. No! Giselle! She's terrified of deep water. Why does she go out here by herself? What? We have to help her. Julian looks at you with horror in his eyes. But I don't know how to swim. We might already be too late. Why is there a picture of this man with a cupcake all over his face? What kind of fucked up cupcake is that? Crazy work. Okay, well that's it for today's stream. I will be back, but if you want to keep up with me for like the stream schedule and everything, let me drop the Discord if you would like to join if you're not already in it. But yeah, I will be streaming twice next week, and we're going to be finishing up Too Hot to Handle, and that ends Jax's shot treatment for a few months. Well, a couple. The doctor was like, listen, after we get his shots, he probably, if he's doing good, then he won't need to come back for like 4 to 8 weeks. If you notice he's doing not so great, bring him back in and you get another shot. And I'm like, cool. Why did you guys suggest this to me before? Wasting my money and my time. Like, why didn't we do this before? But yeah, that's me. So thank you guys so much for joining me for stream. I hope you have a nice rest of your day, week, month, year, and life. And I hope to see you in the next stream. Bye.